Yes, you have my consent.
So why do you think people should shop locally?
Local businesses create jobs for the local community, and when people spend their dollars locally, their tax dollars stay in the community and benefit the entire community. When you shop at chain businesses, those dollars go to corporate offices out of our state, sometimes out of our country, and the dollars aren't used here to benefit the community at all. So, and small businesses offer probably better customer service in many cases. There's more one-on-one interaction, and I think there's a warmness that you don't get in the chain shopping. So I think there's a lot of benefits to it.
I'm asking you, is it okay if we do refer to you and you say yes and no and stuff? I wanted to know why you think people should buy local or shop local, and what are the benefits of buying and shopping local?
Well, one of the reasons is because we make fresh food. Like everything is prepared homemade, most of the items, and also because they want to support our business.
Is it okay if we get your consent so we can refer you for the video and for your answer? Yes. Okay. So why do you think people should shop locally? And what are the benefits of shopping locally?
Yeah, I'd say so you get local ingredients, seasonal ingredients. It's more healthy in the long run, and then there's less impact on the environment. You have to ship products certain distances, things like that. Those are the main reasons.
Where do your products come from?
We mostly get products from California. We try to stay within the 100, 200 mile radius. And we're seasonal, organic, and clean as well.
What do you think the difference is between businesses and local businesses?
I mean, national chain?
Yeah,
okay. The main difference would be your flexibility, your connection with the community that you're in. When you're a small business, you have the ability to kind of cater to local business and do local events, things like that. When you're on a national chain, you kind of have to be, you kind of have your hands tied. A lot of people support it.
Yeah.
The support, I think, is a big thing, but you have your advantages. Large chains, things like that. I've done large chains before, things like that. And, there are advantages in the labor aspects and as far as that part of business, but I would say there's too much difference.
So why do you think people should shop locally, and what are the benefits?
I think shopping locally is the best option because it's almost as if you're helping your neighbors out. Like if you have a next door neighbor and you need sugar, you'd help them out and give them sugar. It's almost the same thing but in a bigger picture. So let's say, for instance, you shop locally here at like a consignment shop. You're not only helping the person who's running it or the people who work here, you're also helping the people who are within the actual service. And I think it's almost as if you're helping a friend out, and that friend is only going to help you even more so because that friend matters to you a lot. Whereas if it was something like corporate, that's just a big person. It's not someone who invests all their time in their work. You're almost like disposable when at that point. And I've worked at corporate, and it's great. It's great for a certain point, but it's not as grounded. And I think that's the biggest thing for me as well. If I were to work, or matter of fact, if I were to see the benefits of working locally or being involved locally with my communities, I would see it as economically, because if you want your actual community to grow, you need to look at the community. You can't look at someone who's in a big paper ad, or maybe it is locally, but you have to look down from the ground up. And that's where a lot of people who are business owners that are mom and pop and whatnot, they work from the ground up. They invest their money from the ground up. And furthermore, they get involved and they only help you in a bigger picture.
So where does your materials and clothes, where do you guys get it from,
Basically, we're consignment, so we actually have it from people who vend with us. It's almost like a Buffalo Exchange, but instead of being, an in and out where you get your money then and there, you get a longer term investment with clothes that you don't use anymore. And even more so because there's so much waste deposit, it's recycling. That's why we're called Green Goddess. It's recycling for women, and we really empower beauty in that sense of being true to yourself, and we really empower the people who consign with us because they're beautiful as well, because they're only helping the people who want to be getting a $40 prom dress or something like that. that. So,
Well, thank you for your time.
you're welcome.
I appreciate it. So is it okay if we get a consent of me asking you questions about your store? Okay.
Yes.
So why do you think people should shop locally instead of big business?
Well, several reasons. One, on a local sense of the way it's a community that's building it up, and that's what America was based on. Small enterprise. It produces a lot of local jobs, and for my store, it creates a lot of local economics. It's not anything that's imported from another country. It's here.
What do you think the benefits are shopping locally, as in like job wise, environmental wise? Like what do you think the benefits are?
Well, for me personally, I put my heart, my soul, my money, a lot of my time into it, and I build relationships, and I help a lot of people in the community, and the girls that I get to work with, they have an impact on everybody that comes in and out. I think there's a bigger sense of caring that comes out of the personal interest and the relatability and the personal contact.
Okay, so as your clothing store, where do you guys get your materials and stuff from? Where does it come from?
Well, I do mostly all local buying. I don't buy on a large scale that comes from other countries. A lot of people come in and they list their items on consignment. I do some trading with people, and then I also do a lot of local estate buying where I can acquire collection and collectible pieces, unique items.
You think people shopping local, it benefits your community environment or anything like that?
Oh, absolutely. I think that if more small businesses got local support rather than buying big corporation. I know online's big right now, but there's a large amount of people that succeed their business for maybe 2.5 years, and then they have a difficult time making it past that.